The fear ends here. The loop breaks now. You are not the same person who began this cycle. This message isn't coming to you. This is a transmission from your higher self. So, let's get into this. Hi friends, welcome back. Today is July 17th, and again, this is an Evergreen message. You don't need to see this on the 17th for you to tune into the frequency of today. 7-7. Some people see that as the number of Christ consciousness. It resonates with me, that's why I wanted to make this video today. I have been talking about fear a lot recently, and I was doing a drawing today from my newest Oracle deck, the Gateway of Light Activation by Kyle Gray. I have some of his other decks, and they're very powerful if you're interested in, I don't know if you want to do Oracle card reviews at some point, but I do like Kyle Gray's work. The two cards that came through, first off was the Venujian Council of Light. This card talks about star being guides, answering the call, and it's your time to shine. This resonates strongly, and I feel this is not just for me, but I feel like this is a collective energy draw. What's synchronistic about this was, though, I had drawn this card about 3 days ago. I shuffled it back into the deck today, and it was the first card I pulled out after shuffling for about 5 minutes. Then, as I was shuffling, I got a pop-out Sword of Light. I knew this was Archangel Michael right away, and I read the guidebook, and it's Michael's sword. Divine protection, cutting cords, and breakthrough energy. We are being guided by Michael and divine forces from higher above to sever cords that no longer serve us. These aren't cords that connect us to our loved ones or to those we care about. These are cords that are attaching us to fear-based reality, fear-based trauma, fear-based thought patterns and processes. We are going to break away from those. We're going to move beyond them because, like we've been talking about, you need to embody the state in which you want to be in. You don't want to be in a state of fear, so don't be in a state of fear. Don't be in a mindset of lack. Even if you feel physically you are in that state of fear or in that state of lack, you can change your mindset before your circumstances change. And to change your circumstances, you change your mindset. So don't feel like you have to achieve something tangible to be something tangible. What you are is what you think. This is all in the mind. So it's a very important message, I think, for people to hear, that when you are sitting there hoping for things, and I'm not trying to say that hoping for things is bad, but when you sit there and just hope and just hope and just hope, no action is being taken. Nothing is coming of that because you are sitting in a place of hope, and the universe reflects back what we are embodying. So if you're embodying hope, when you boil that down, what is hope? Hope is you're hoping for something different. You're hoping for a change, potentially, if you're hoping in this direction. And that is actually a place of lack because you are wanting something. Even if it's good, you are wanting. And the universe responds to that. It doesn't speak your language. So if you are in a state of want, you will receive more want from the universe because that's what it feels you want. So you need to be in a state of abundance. Put yourself in the mindset of abundance, and then the universe will provide abundance for you. We are unlimited beings with unlimited potential. And it's all up to us. And that's why we're here, to collectively raise this vibration. I don't know if any of you are seeing numbers recently that are jumping out to you more and more. They have been to me. A lot of different numbers speak to me. But here recently I've noticed a pattern with 13 and multiples of 13. So we have 13 being death and rebirth in the tarot deck. 13 times 2, that's 26. That's the name of God in Gematria, in Hebrew and in English, which is interesting to me. Two completely separate languages that have no root in one another, both 26 equals God. Yahweh and God, 26. Interesting. 3 times 13, 39. 39 weeks from my first Kundalini awakening on Friday the 13th to my second on another Friday the 13th, with a 39-week window. 39 weeks is the gestation period of a human embryo. That's very interesting to me. I don't believe in coincidence anymore. So again, these multiplicative effect of 13 seems to be transformative, and there seems to be meaning behind it. Also, master numbers 11, 22, 33, 44, etc. The other day, a number jumped out at me that I hadn't actually been paying much attention to. It was 144, and again, I haven't read the Bible. I was raised Christian, but I don't vibe with that. But it is interesting because in two parts in the Bible they do mention the number 144,000. That might seem random here, but another very important number to me is 1212. It's followed me throughout my whole life. I was in a troop in Boy Scouts that was 1212. I've just seen that number my whole life. And what is 12 times 12? 144. It's popped up in all these random places throughout my life, even when I'm not looking for it. I'll flip a piece of paper over that had something that meant something on one side to me, and then when I flip it over, there's the number 1212 written on the back that I had placed there 8+ years ago. Had no concept or even remember that I had done that. So these numbers, some people see them as codes, meanings. To me, I think they are winks from the universe that you're on the right path. You're going in the direction of your life's mission, whatever that may be. And we don't know all the answers right now, and that's the beauty of this. We don't need to know all the answers. We don't need to know where we're going. We just need to know that we are going, one foot in front of the other. We keep moving forward, not backward. We ride the wave up and down. We ride through the crests and the troughs, and we return to the crests, and we will return to the troughs. And this is a cyclical cycle that will continue over and over and over. And once we understand this, we stop seeing these low points as these horrible, terrible things. We realize that they are a sign of the good to come. So when you are struggling with those things, try and keep that in mind. Try and keep that in mind, that there's the old saying or the old adage that when you're over the target, you get the most flack, because that's where they don't want you. So when you have this self-doubt, don't see self-doubt as an alarm sign. See it as a signal that you are right where you're supposed to be. You are right outside that door. Knock and open that door and walk through that self-doubt. Because as soon as you do that, you'll realize there was nothing there stopping you in the first place. So, with that in mind, I'd like us to all take a moment just to close our eyes and to just tune into the frequency of the universe and the earth and to all of our fellow beings here, and just send out unconditional love to yourself and to your friends, your family, your acquaintances, to people you've never met before, just to every other living being on the planet. And thank you for joining me here. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you found this video useful or you vibed with it, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'd love for you to join me back here again, so subscribe, hit that like button, and share if you feel compelled to. The more that all of us speak, not just me, you included, the more we all speak, the more we raise the vibration of this planet that we all call home. I love you all. Namaste.